Okay, hopefully everything's in check. Let's get this out to everybody. All right, let's see if we have anybody joining us already. Let me pull up the stream chat here, and let me also, actually, let me put it in the admin announcements. Join the NFP stream. All right, and let's see if we're doing okay. Hopefully we sound okay. A couple people already in here. Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the stream. We are going to be taking a look at NFP news here. Sorry for the change in scenery. I am home for the week with my family, so I should be able to continue producing content, but it was a little bit of a hassle getting started here. So we have a couple people joining us this morning. Nick says good morning. Movie Head Barn says hi. Lim says hey. Movie Head Barn says 7 minutes left. Yep, we have just a little bit of time here. We are going to be taking a look at a couple different charts. We're going to be identifying some levels potentially for NFP to test out. Let's make sure that that link was sent out. Just sometimes it's a little bit fidgety. Okay, yeah, we should be good on that link. Ballers Prospects says hello. Steve says Euro USD. Absolutely. Let's take a look at Euro USD prior to this news release. Can everybody hear me all right? Do I sound okay? Is the quality okay? I am, like I said, I moved locations for at least the time being for the week. So I will need to hear from you guys. Hopefully it sounds okay. Okay, Tikwan says, sounds good. Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. We've got NFP coming in. What does it say? Let me move my mic a little bit. 8:22 a.m. for me, which means 8 minutes until the big Christmas Day release. Now, let's see what we have happening here. Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We do live streams like this all the time, and if this would be helpful, if you'd like to come into live streams on events, I will be doing them more often. So hit that subscribe button and let's get at it. So we had a request to take a look at Euro USD. Now what you'll see is that if we back it up quickly to the, let's put the 4-hour maybe chart. What you can see is we've been selling off pretty much throughout the week here. All week we've been selling. The members chat room, it looks too good to be true, but we did take a buy down here and we are in a little bit of profit. We'll see if that can hold. NFP news should cause some big volatility for all USD pairs, right? So good morning everybody who is tuning in. We are taking a look at the charts before NFP and we are going to watch them as NFP news releases, see if we can find any potential setups, and VIP members of course will be alerted of any setups that I do find in our members chat room. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Like I said, we've been selling off all week on Euro USD. Now, nobody knows exactly where the news is going to take us, right? Just before we get into all of this, make sure you don't think that I know or anybody knows exactly what's going to happen. I am, however, saying that I do think that NFP news could be bearish for the dollar. If we go back to USD CAD, if we look at our USD pairs here, you'll see we've been bought up all week. We're buying, and I do think that we're going to have potentially an end of the week reversal. Now, there's no guarantees, and I won't be bothered if it goes upwards because I'm ready to adapt and trade whichever way it goes. But my bias right now would be to say that there's a good chance that we see some sort of bearishness on this news release. Guys, if you're just tuning in, welcome. My name is Trader Nick. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. I make tons of free content here to help people like you. Traders all around. We are going to be doing more live events, especially for big news releases. I think that's a lot of fun. I think it's a lot of helpful content to people who are looking for levels. Now let's take a look. Let's go back to our Euro USD. Let's see if we can find any levels. Now the first one, of course, is going to be the recent low. We formed I believe this is the monthly low here. Just recently, if we look on the 4-hour here, you can see this is our recent low. We also have this upward level of resistance here. I'm going to draw this out. I'll make it red so that it is clear to you guys. Now, I do think that these two levels are going to be in play. These two levels are going to be important, but we could see when NFP releases huge spikes. So we'll have to kind of reevaluate our levels once we do have those that news release. Guys, welcome to the stream. Hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the channel. Happy to have you. Like I said, we're identifying levels on the chart here. What's the minute count? We've got 5 minutes until news releases on NFP. All US dollar pairs are going to be moving heavily, so be ready for that. If you're watching your charts, make sure you if you have trades open, you may want to close positions or lower your position size if you are already holding some sort of position open, or you could close out your profits if you would like to do that. That is really up to you. Like I said, the members chat room, we do have a long on Euro USD that is up very nicely right now. We could see that reverse on NFP. So if you're not comfortable with that, if you'd like to just close out your profits, you can do that. Guys, just real quick before we get further closer into the NFP, I just want to invite you guys, hit that link in my description. If you're interested in joining my team, you can join and get all of my trading signals, both day and swing trading signals, sent to you in our members chat room. This is what it looks like. You get premium signals, day trading, swing trading, as well as our active members chat room. We have about 60 to 70 members, and we are looking to expand. If you would like to join the team, click that link down below, join the team. You'll be in here and you'll be able to trade with us live. Guys, we have NFP coming in 3 minutes, so we are on the countdown here. Welcome to all the new people. Everyone is saying good morning. Minnie says pump and dump. I'm with you. I think I'll say it one more time for those of you guys who are just tuning in. I think we've been pushing the dollar up all week. I think institutions are likely going to find a potential sell-off after this pump, right? Now, there's no guarantees. We could see another manipulation higher. That means we could potentially see a spike to the upside, which we are prepared for, right? We need to be ready for both scenarios. If you're playing levels after NFP, you want to be ready to potentially either go with the trend, go with the big momentum if you like to do that. But whatever you do, you need to find and trade carefully some potential levels or potential ideas to enter, right? So I think we've pumped up all week here on the USD. I think it's quite possible that we do see that end of the week reversal, that bearish retracement on US dollar pairs. Looking at Euro USD, Sitley says, hey, bro, welcome to everybody who is tuning into the stream. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday, and this news release, we'll see what happens here. We do have some potential for some very big movements, so we will be ready, especially those of us in the members chat room. Let's get some good trading in today. We have a lot of volume on NFP days. We have a lot of movements. All USD pairs are going to be moving for the foreseeable next few hours, right? So 2 minutes out, let's see if I can find a world clock, maybe a countdown. I'm a little bit late to this, but let's see if we can get that pulled up. Okay, cool. So we have 1 minute to go here, 1 minute, 15 seconds before NFP releases. Guys, real quick, like I said, after the news release, make sure if you'd like to join my team, you can come join the team. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for free educational content here on YouTube. Prophet says South Africa is ready. Let's see what we got, guys. We're about, let's see, 1 minute here, about 55 seconds before the news release. So I hope you guys are ready. Remember, if you have positions, you want to be ready no matter what it happens. Up or down, we are ready to trade this thing. We are ready to find some trades here. So with that said, we are coming into the news hot. Hope you guys are having a fantastic morning. Like I said, thank you everybody for being here. Let's see what we have on this news release. We should see some big movements either to the up or downside. Let's drop it down to the, let's say, 15-minute chart. I like to see some quick-paced candles. So we should see some interesting, look at this consolidation. Here we go, guys. We have 15 seconds until the news release. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get at it. Let's see what we've got. We've seen some consolidation. News should drop any second. And there it is, guys. Beautiful. Look at that sell. Okay, there we go. Very nice. just as we talked about, guys, that is what we're looking at. We could see that reversal. A lot of times you do see news spikes and then come back, but that is the reversal that we talked about all week. We pumped up this USD currency pair. The US dollar has been moving up, and sure enough, we have that bearish retracement. VIP members, we will be trading this. So if you're not a VIP member, make sure you hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel and come take a look at our website. Come join the team. It's very inexpensive. It's easy to join, and you will be immediately part of our trading community. Like I said, it looks like this. We're trading together. We have day trading signals, premium, my premium swing trading signals, all of which are available. So we didn't get a huge move, guys, but we did get enough. Let's take a look for some potential levels here, right? Like we can quickly do an analysis of the USD CAD pair here. Let's get the 1 hour chart here. I like the 1 hour, especially for news releases, because that gives us a good picture of what is in play. Now, very quickly, right? We have that consolidation zone. We have this level acting potentially as support for the time being, right? If we get that close below, we could find a breakout trade, right? If you like the break and retest strategies, you could find a break below, retest, and fall. That would be definitely an interesting thing. Sean says US dollar or the U30 just dropped hard. I got right in on time. Halim says, thanks a lot, Nick. Of course, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are still going to do a couple more minutes here on the charts. Quick stream this morning, but I wanted to get in here, watch the news release with you all. Like I said, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to trade with us, if you like my trading signals, if you would like to follow my trading live, come join the team. It's very affordable. It's very worth the price. We have a great community, and we're working together every single day to become the best traders possible. If you're looking for a genuine community, if you're looking for people, if you're alone out there and you're trading and you don't know what you're doing, come join our team. We have educational content. We have experienced traders sharing their trading ideas every single day, working together. So come join the team as soon as possible. It's worth every penny, I would say. So we have that level holding here on USD CAD. Let's quickly glance over at Euro USD, guys. We had a pop here on Euro USD, but not a huge movement. Not as big as we were potentially expecting, but we do have that continued upside. Members VIP group, we are in profits on this trade. Feel free to close out your trade if you would like to. For those of you who are VIP members, close out your profits for the weekend. Have fun, have a great weekend. I will still be holding this trade as I don't close trades early, but if you don't like to hold trades over the weekend, feel free to do that. Sitley says, wow, I didn't know the market can do this. Yeah, big news releases, especially NFP, guys. NFP is the biggest of news releases each week. Guys, if you have any questions, if you'd like to reach out to me, find me on Telegram at TraderNick135. Send me a message if you want to join our team, if you want to ask me just genuine questions. I'm here to talk to you guys. As always, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We will be doing more educational content. I'm here to help you guys here on YouTube. So please make sure you are a member of our team here and our community here. Like I said, Euro USD not moving too much, but we did get that continued bounce. We see some reversal right now. Not a huge NFP news release compared to some of the past ones. Let's quickly look at GBP USD. Sorry guys, I know you were talking about that. Look at that. We had that initial spike. We didn't really get much of a follow through. We haven't really seen too much stuff. Oil, please, looks to be in a buy zone. Let's look at Brent crude really quick. Brent crude oil potential buy. Let's see. If we drop it back to the daily, we are in a bullish trend here. Looks like the 4 hour might be. Look at that. Okay, Brent crude may be a potential idea here. We do have that support zone, possible that we get that continued bounce, especially with the overall trend being up here. We could find some sort of bullish bounce off of this zone. So good call out, Mini. Make sure if you have an idea, also you can make sure that you share it within our members chat room. People would love to hear that from you, especially if you have a day trading idea. Share the day trading idea here in our community. Day trading ideas in the Discord for those of you guys who are members. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We just took a look at NFP as it came out. We had a nice move, a nice bearish move, as we had talked about this week. We talked about market manipulation, guys, right? And I'll say it again and again. And if you want to learn more, make sure you're a member of our group. We are going to be talking about this a lot, right? We are going to be talking about market manipulation. Banks who are They pumped up the price of USD all week, and then they dumped it on Friday, right? They bought and then they sold, and that's a beautiful, trade for them. That's a simple idea. They buy up, everybody thinks it's up, and then they short it and sell off their inventory. That's kind of the strategy there. One more thing about Brent crude that I see, you have this kind of trend line here. Just a little side note, if you're more of a breakout trader, we could see some sort of, if we do get that bounce, we could break, retest, and go long here. That is an opportunity as well. Hopefully that helps, guys. Nick says he just banked 410 pounds. Fantastic. Good for you, man. Happy to hear that you made some money on the news. I do think that, you can call it completely guessing, but I would say that you can get somewhat of a prediction right on the news. And we just, like I said, you guys saw it. We talked about price of US dollar going up all week, and sure enough, look at that, guys. We have that movement that we were talking about, that slight follow through. We're seeing some push to the downside. Remember what I just said. If you're day trading, guys, if you're looking for day trades, potentially we do see a bounce back up to that support zone, which is now going to act as resistance. Let's make it red just to clarify, right? This red right here, we have that resistance zone now, which was acting as support. And sure enough, we have talked about this potential trade, right? If it bounces back up, we will sell off again. Guys, I'm probably going to find a way to share that idea with the VIP members group in the day trading section today, because I think that is a great potential short setup. We are high up here and we are breaking below the trend line. Look at this beautiful trend line break here, right? We have some bearish break of that, and look at that follow through. Oh man, for those of you guys in the members chat room, this is a nice relief as we've been waiting on USD CAD for a little bit here. So Andrea says, many times NFP spikes in a direction and then moves the opposite way. Absolutely. Yep. A lot of volatility around NFP, especially. Drunken Monkey says, talking about it a lot is understatement. I woke up with 400 unread messages. LOL, the group, in the group. Join if you haven't yet. Totally worth it. Thanks so much, man. Yep, we have been talking about this. We've been preparing for NFP. We've been talking about the volatility that has been coming. And same here. I wake up a lot of times, and because I have a lot of UK members, a lot of European members, there's a lot of messages waiting for me as well, and I try and glance at them. But we do have a very active community. A lot of great guys, a lot of great girls in the team trading together. Like I said, it is worth every penny. If you are out there, if you are trading by yourself, if you're looking for a team to trade with or signals that will actually help you, don't just follow signals blindly. Follow signals and learn something from them so that you can do it yourself, right? That's the whole point of my service. Come join my service. It's so worth it. Just click the website down below in the description and come join the team. So with that said, guys, just as we had talked about the bearishness on USD this week, at the end of the week, we have that Friday reversal. We are seeing some follow through, which is fantastic. For those of you guys who were short, we are seeing that follow through that we were waiting on for the week. Thank you guys, everybody, for tuning into the stream. If you're new to the stream, make sure you hit that subscribe button at the very least. Check out some of my content, like the video, all of that good stuff to help support this channel grow. We are an active community and we are trying to grow, grow to a larger size for more people to learn from. We are at 8:38 a.m., guys, 8 minutes after the news, and we are having that bearishness movement. Let's drop it down to the 5-minute. You can see we did have a very bearish move on the 5-minute candle. And look at this, guys. This is key. I always talk about it. We had that close beneath support. When we have that close beneath support, it signals that the bears have some strength here, right? We had that close, and sure enough, we are taking a move continued to the downside. Now, there's no guarantees, of course, but I would say that if you do get that close below support, right? This was our support zone. We closed beneath it. We have a lot of times a continued move, so we should potentially see some bearishness to come. So Sitley says USD CAD makes some nice profit. Absolutely awesome. Profit says, can you quickly check USD ZAR? Absolutely, we can. Let's see what happened on this chart. Not a lot. Wow. Okay, so we had kind of a sideways movement here on USD ZAR. Look at that candle. That is That is a disgusting candle, very dangerous candle, back and forth, right? We had that down and up movement. So not a lot here. We aren't seeing much follow through anywhere really for this candle here on NFP release. That is the candle right there for the news release. So I don't see too much on NZ or USD ZAR. We do have this potential level down below here as well as this top. So we could play some potential break and retests there. Mark says, you're great. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. It really is awesome to have people tuning in and checking out the stream. It's actually it's such an honor to be here with you guys. I hope you're having a fantastic morning. We're gonna trade Friday, as we usually do. We're gonna trade some of this volatility in the members chat room. Make sure you're a team member with us if you'd like to. David said, check out GBP USD. Mark says, message me afterwards. Mark, you can message me because I'm not sure what your Telegram is, but if you have Telegram, send me a message. TraderNick135, simple as that. Or if you can't message on Telegram, because sometimes Telegram is very anti-message, they mess you up for some reason, you can also find me at Instagram at TraderNick135. Follow me, send me a message. I'm happy to chat with anybody. You can do that at either of the two places, Telegram or Instagram. Send me a message. Let's talk. Come join the team. It's well worth your time and money, I would say. We are active in the chat room. USD CAD going to stay the same now. We could see potentially some continuation. Like I said, we are potentially looking to take a short, potentially in this zone. That could be an opportunity. Pablo says, NZD Canadian, please. Absolutely, Pablo, we sure can. Let's take a quick look. I don't want to deviate too much from USD CAD because that is my favorite pair for NFP release. I know a lot of people trade dollar yen. A lot of people trade all sorts of things on the news release. Look at this. This is an interesting NZD Canadian kind of reversing, right? We had that down movement, and we are now seeing some reversals here. If we drop it to the 5 minute, you can see we've got a bullish move back up. A lot of times you do see that initial spike and then you have that retracement off the news. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that across the board here. We did close beneath some significant resistance on or support on dollar Canadian, but we did not quite do that on NZD Canadian, right? Let's take a look. Let's go to the 15-minute candle. Right, this was where our level of support was, and we didn't quite get there. So, price was not quite able. The bulls were strong enough to hold it from getting down to that significant level of support here. Hopefully that helps on NZD Canadian. Pablo, looking forward to having you join back with the group. I know you're talking about getting back with us soon. Andrea says, take a look at the 5 minute Euro Canadian, Nick. Awesome. Absolutely. We will take a look at GU as well. Let's look quickly at Euro Canadian, and we will move right after that back to GBP USD and then NZD CAD. Guys, we've got this significant level here. We're dropping down to the 5 minute. So we have, look at that sharp move, guys. That's a big move. Similar thing here on Euro Canadian. I'm actually going to look at it on the 15 minute here because I like to see this, right? This is our level of support, and it's holding right now. We did wick beneath it, but we did not quite close beneath it, right? That is a significant tell usually if we're going to get some sort of continuation. We did not see that close beneath our support. In fact, right now, support looks like it's potentially holding, and the euro might have some sort of a bullish move, right? So that is what we see. We can see a lot of bullish strength here. That's what I see on Euro Canadian for Andrea. Thank you so much for the opportunity or for asking to take a look at that. Let's take a look GBP USD for Mark. Absolutely. Let's see here. We have the 15-minute candle. Not a huge movement on this. We really got that big movement on CAD pairs. Probably something to do. I didn't actually look at the report. If anybody would like to pull that up, they can. We have this potential trend line retest happening right now. You can see that price is wicked past and rejected off of that level. We could see some continued downside to come here. It's not too far past me at all. So Andrea says, thanks to you, man. Of course, no problem. Happy to do so. Nick, please check Euro JPY. Thanks. Sure, no problem. We can take a look at that. This is what I see on GBP USD for Mark, who had asked. We have this trend line rejection potentially. This is, in a long-term downtrend here. We have been selling off for the week, though. So if we do get that close above, I would be more interested in potentially taking a long position and possibly, taking off profits there if we can can get up there if you're looking for an intraday scalp. Hopefully that helps you. That is probably what I see on GBP USD. We had a request for Euro JPY. Happy to take a look at that. Thank you to everybody who's tuning into the stream. This is one of our most active streams yet, which is fantastic. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and tune into our streams in the future. We do lots of Forex education here. We do lots of trading here. We take a look at the markets. We analyze the charts. And if that's something that's beneficial to you, hit that subscribe button, join the team here, and if you'd like to trade with me live, you can join here at the website. Link down in the description. Hit that link, come join the team, just click join the team, and you'll get the information on how you can join our team. It's very affordable, it's very worth the price, and you'll get access to our chat room, as well as my day and swing trading signals, as well as the chance to communicate with a lot of genuine and experienced traders. Don't surround yourself with noise, surround yourself with people who are actually going to help you. That's the whole point of my community, so come join us. It's well worth the price. So, Euro yen here, right? We do have some potential, levels here, right? This is a potential level of support. I don't see anything too interesting currently. We do see some chopping back and forth, but if we were able to get some sort of push above or below these levels, we would be looking potentially for some break and retest entries. If you get a break and retest, that is a fantastic, potential movement, especially when you do get that, you get that push from news. A lot of times you get extended volatility, whether up or down. We do see a lot of continuation a lot of the times. You get those reversals all over the place, but then sometimes you also get those big fat moves where you can really bank a lot of profits if you're on the right side and you adapt. David says, thanks, man. No problem. Thank you for tuning in, and thank everybody for tuning into the stream this morning. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Let's finish out the week strong, and then let's hit the weekend and have a great, Saturday and Sunday, and we will be back at it, of course, on Monday. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic week. Tell me if you traded anything. Share with the group here on the YouTube community here if you had a good week or bad week or what happened. We just caught that great USD CAD sell trade in the VIP membership group. Make sure, if you're looking for a genuine community, if you're alone, that is well worth your time and effort, I would say, to join our team. The price is extremely low compared to other people, and I would say it's well worth your efforts to join us. Thank everybody for being here in the stream. We are looking at Euro Yen. Like I said, potentially some support down here, some resistance up here, but if we do get that continued break, quite possible that we get that volatility push where we break a level and we retest it and go long or short, continuing the motion. That's a lot of times what you get on that intraday movements here, especially after something like NFP. So Andrea says, hit that like button. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. We're trying to grow this YouTube channel. We're growing very quickly. A lot of people are finding the value here, and they are tuning in, as it happens. So with that said, Minnie says, I'm long on UJ. Hope it holds up. Andrea says, let's make this channel grow. Thank you so much. Nick says, started the week down 200, ended it up 400. That is fantastic. I know Nick is someone who's active in our VIP membership group, and it's fantastic to have, active members trading and working together. That is the whole point of our community, and always good to have people in it. So let's take a look at USD JPY. A lot of people like to trade this. Let's get rid of all this noise here that I have on the chart. No need to filter out all of this stuff. Let's take a look here. We have USD yen. We did get the bearish news for USD pairs, of course. We have this level here. That's a clear, level of support that held. We broke through it, and now we are retesting it. Quite possible that we do get some sort of rejection there and potentially continued downtrend on this dollar news sell. Like I said, the dollar had been pumped up all week, and we really did get that kind of reversal at the end of the week that we talk about so frequently. Andrea says, I think XAU USD is also getting ready. Let's take a look at gold quickly soon, but let's finish our thoughts here on USD yen. We do have that bearish move. I think if we get that retest of that structure here to the left, remember, look left, the market leaves potential clues here. Quite possibly do get some sort of a sell trade there if you're looking to trade that. Now, like I said, if we back it up on USD yen, I'd be interested to see. Yeah, look at that. So we did have that push throughout the week. Let's bring it up to the 4-hour so we can see. Right, look at that. We had that push to the upside this week, and sure enough, we rolled over, and towards the end of the week, like this looks like it's just about the time frame, about 1 week. Look at that. So we had the push up, we had the run up, and then we fell back down. That's such a repeatable pattern. It happens again and again. You get that market cycle throughout 1 week where institutions buy on Monday or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then they start selling Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That is a lot of times what we see. That's a trade that I like to employ in my own trading signals. Remember, my trading signals are not meant for you just to blindly follow. My trading signals are different because I try to teach alongside with what I'm doing so that you can follow along and learn my style and possibly employ it in your own trading someday. That's the whole point of my service. So Baldwin says NFP was good today with USD pairs. Thank you. No problem at all. Let's take a look at XAU USD. Mark says, oh my gosh, a teacup, nice trade. Yes, it definitely looks like that, right? It was a nice rounded trade here. Look at that, guys. We talked about this. You can see my analysis from earlier in the week on XAU USD. We talked about this bounce. Sure enough, what do we see? We saw that bounce. Now, it's not every time that we get the right call out, but of course, often enough is all you need, right? And we did talk about this in the members chat room. We also talked about it on stream. So make sure in the future you tune in to other streams. We are calling out ideas left and right, and you get my specific entries, why, and all of that stuff by joining the VIP membership group. If you're joining right now, I see a couple people trying to join the team. If you're joining right now, just make sure you've gone through the process here. Make sure you've made your payment to join the team, and I will get with you as soon as the stream is over and move you into the team so that you can start trading with us live. Let's get the rest of Friday going, and then we will hit that weekend hard and have a fantastic, relaxing weekend. So, like I said with XAU USD, we have this bounce happening. I still potentially on a longer term time frame here think that we're going to come up and touch that resistance level here, that trend line. Quite possible from there we do see that bearish retracement that we have been talking about just off of that trend line. However, I do think there's room to run here. We have this temporary level of resistance. If you're potentially taking some sort of intraday, you could find some sort of a temporary short here where you could make money on the way down and up, right? That's the whole idea here on gold. Definitely a lot of opportunities on gold. If we back up just real quick to the daily, you can see our analysis maybe a little bit more clear. We had that long-term trend. We are finally getting that bearish retracement, but we did find some sort of a bullish bounce, as we talked about on streams, in the members chat room, all of that, off of this support zone. So hopefully that helps out, guys. Kevin Smith says, good morning, everyone. Nick, have you gone over Euro USD? I looked at it briefly, but I would like to look at it more in detail, right? And there's my Telegram again, if you didn't get it the last time. If you'd like to send me a message, if you'd like to communicate with me, you can contact me on Telegram or Instagram at TraderNick135. If you are not following me on Instagram, I'll follow you back, especially if you send me a message. I'll try and follow back as many people as I can. So let's drop it down to the 4-hour. And see what we see on Euro USD. Those of you guys who are VIP members, we have a nice profit here on Euro USD. We're up. We bought somewhere down in here, and we are currently on a buy trade, right? Now, we saw the similar thing on Euro USD. We saw a sell-off all week. And sure enough, I think institutions likely did that on purpose, and they have that potential Friday reversal happening right here where we're making some nice profits. The Friday reversal is a very common trade. You also get midweek reversals a lot of times, so lots of potential there, something that I teach and plan on teaching more in detail later on in the future. Thanks to everybody who's joining the stream right now. Hope you guys have a fantastic Friday, have a fantastic weekend. We're going to do a little bit of more charting here. Just wanted to take the moment to thank everybody who's tuned in this morning to the stream. I hope you guys had a great trading week, and I hope you caught this NFP move. We did for sure in the VIP group. Fantastic. We did talk about that Friday reversal on USD pairs that turned out quite nicely. So with that said, Euro USD for, I believe it was Kevin who asked, I do think we have room to run here, potentially come up to that resistance, and that would get us out of our VIP trade. But no guarantees, of course. It is Friday. A lot of times you get that volatility and you get a lot of reversals too. So quite possible that we do see that run up, but we could also see a a retest of this low sometime in the future. So the thing I mentioned earlier on the stream with our Euro USD trade is we are in profits. It is Friday and it is almost the weekend. If you would like to just close out your position and take your profits, you can totally do that. If you would like to just take the risk off the table, we may or may not be holding this trade over the weekend. I like to hold trades over the weekend. I don't really mind it because my positions are small. I'm ready to adapt, right? So that's something we talk about all the time in the VIP members chat room. Thanks everybody who's tuned in this morning. We are looking at the charts kind of post news at this point. We did have that news release. What was it? About almost 25 minutes ago. We did have the NFP news release. We are getting some follow through. We are getting some movement. That's what I see potentially on Euro USD. I think we're at least going to potentially come retest this structure here. We already kind of have with that wick here, but I do think it's quite possible we get a retest of this specific level here, which was acting as significant support last time and might act as a resistance now. So USD CAD being called out by Mark. USD CAD broke the resistance, broke the retest 5 minutes to close. Let's take a look. We have this 5 minute here. Yep, we did close back above, so quite possible. Now that we are potentially looking for some sort of bullish move, but I'm not quite convinced yet. Let's draw our fibs, right? That could be a potential tool here. A lot of times you get that post news secondary move to the downside. We are at the 50% retracement. Look at how price is at least reacting to that level, right? You can see, even in news releases, a lot of times you get that retest. You can draw your fibs like this if you'd like to. That would land us, up here at our 50%. So we're hovering right around the 50/38.2 resistance level here. So with that said, we are at the 50. A lot of times though, you do get that news reversal, right? You get that initial spike, your trade goes one way and then it starts to spiral back right back to where it came from. So that is quite possibly something we do see. I would say that it's quite possible we still do see some potential bearishness, but you never know with NFP. It's a crazy market move. That's why we have so many people tuning into the stream right now. We're watching and taking a look at the charts together. So potentially we could see the 61.8 level hold potentially there. That could be a level of resistance. We also have this level, which is probably around the next level of fibs, but that would not necessarily be a fib level. We do have this consistent level being responded to on price. We could see price find a rejection there, but I think it's also possible that price comes up and at least tests that. So Mark says he's definitely learning the 61.8. Fantastic. That's what we're all about here. Thank you so much for everybody who's tuning into the stream. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We do stuff like this on the regular. I'm going to be doing news releases more often just because it does cause a lot of volatility, a lot of day trading opportunities. And I'm going to be sharing some of those, opportunities with you guys live. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. You can also turn on post notifications if you'd like, so that you can get alerted of the stream going live. You hit that bell right next to the subscribe button, and that way you will be alerted when my stuff comes out, so that you can come tune in to the stream. Don't miss a trick and get into the chat room as soon as possible. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday. We are on the tail side of NFP news release, almost approaching 30 minutes post news. We do see some sort of retracement happening on the USD pairs. We're having some bullishness here. We did catch that reversal pretty nicely. We did have that, end of week reversal. You can see if we back it back up one more time to the 1 hour, we were buying up all week on this currency pair USD CAD, up. The CAD was selling off, and sure enough, we did get some sort of a bullish move for the Canadian and a bearish move for the dollar, which landed us dollar Canadian going down. If you'd like to reach out to me, talk to me, ask me questions, join the team, whatever, send me a message, TraderNick135 at Telegram, on Telegram, or Instagram, TraderNick135. Happy to hear from you guys. Hope you're having a fantastic morning. I can't stay too long on the stream here. It's going to be a quick trading stream here. I will be headed off. I've got some things to get done today. So thanks everybody who's been in the chat room here today, offering ideas, offering things to look at. I think we had a fantastic news release. I'm going to offer up some ideas in the VIP group, potentially some swing ideas here. coming up on the charts. So one more time, if you're not a VIP member, come join at the website. It's very affordable. It's very worth the price, and you'll be able to come join our team. The link is in the description down below. You can come join us right away and come join the members chat room, get the day trading and swing trading signals from me, and learn as we go. That's the whole point of the service. Learn while you trade with us, right? Trade with a group of people who's genuine, trade with a group of people who are, it's not just noise, it's people who are actually in here, actually trading, actually learning and working together. And at the very least, you can follow my signals and learn from them along the way. That's the whole point. So, Danny says, what can you tell us about Aussie New Zealand? That's an interesting pair. Let's take a look at that. Aussie New Zealand was not too affected by USD news here. We didn't get too much of a big movement. Aussie New Zealand is interesting right now. It is forming a low. You could see in the coming weeks potentially a retest of where the flash crash back here. Guys, there is a flash crash video on my channel. If you'd like to go watch that, you can go find it. We did have that flash crash back here, and sure enough, price is potentially coming down to test that low. I think if we get there, we could see some sort of a bullish bounce off of that level. That's what I see on Aussie and New Zealand. A very low volatility pair for the most part. This thing kind of chops back and forth and kind of slowly moves. It's not a huge mover, but it is a valid currency pair and one that I like to trade myself. So Minnie says Aussie USD is at a daily resistance, just broke out of a wedge. Let's take quickly looks at Aussie USD here, forming on the daily, broke out of a wedge. Yep, we had talked about this wedge too. I think you may have remembered we did talk about that on the last couple streams. We do have that wedge formation here, and we did break beneath it. And Aussie USD has been in a very, very strong downtrend for the last year or so, and so it would not be surprising to me if we came to this level, potentially broke past it, and similar to New Zealand, potentially come test that flash crash level down below. So that is potentially what I see on Aussie USD. I am agreeing with you on that. I would say that potentially we talked about it. I think we could see a potential retest of that trend line, and we also could see a further retest of this trend line. So one of those two could be potential sell levels, right? So be on the lookout for that. We might be looking for a trade on Aussie USD sometime in the near future here in the premium members chat room. Like I said, one more time for those of you guys who are VIP members, you may want to take your position and close them on USD, Euro USD here. We are in profits nicely. We caught the bottom pretty well, reversed, and we have some profits on the table. So if you'd like to just close out and have a nice weekend, that is something you can definitely do. Definitely just take your profits when they come your way. Guys, I'm probably going to wrap up the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being here on the NFP news release with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on post notifications so that you can join us for future news releases. Let's take a look at the markets in the future together. That is the whole point of this channel, doing analysis, offering training videos for free here on YouTube. Like I said one more time, I do have a premium service. It's linked down below. Click that link, join the team, send me a message if you'd like to on Telegram or Instagram. I'd be happy to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the stream. That's going to wrap it up. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Friday. VIP members, be looking out for some ideas in the chat room, and we will see you on the next stream, guys.